They're improving each day, small things, position mastery, effort is consistent, so I think we're actually gaining momentum.
Depth chart take shape yet?
Partially, not ready to quite announce everything yet. Maybe going into next week I could share a few things, but still a few discussions to be had, so maybe starting Monday I could kind of tell you where we might be going into week 2.5, I guess it would be, and most likely scrimmage next Thursday rather than Tuesday is kind of what I'm thinking.
Any injury concerns of guys that would consider longer term in nature, or is pretty much everyone pacing for an opener?
No, I think everyone's in good shape as of today, which is good. Delicate balance to try to get enough work physically without getting guys hurt, but I think we're right on for right now.
Mahina's really the only guy with a longer term thing.
Yep.
It seems like in camps past you've had more longer term concerns.
I think so, yeah, and his will be, unfortunately, he was up, and when he was blocking, he just got his hand hit. So, yeah, even then, I don't think it was preventable.
What about Marcus Matthews? He's been out
sick.
Is that a concern at all, that it's kind of longer than normal?
No, it's pretty severe, but he'll be fine.
Keeping the full pads off is a reason that you guys are looking healthy this season?
I think it's part of it, and trying to stay off the ground as much as we can is helping too.
When are you looking to increase the intensity on the pads and also the hitting?
We'll scrimmage again next Thursday. Other than that, it'll look just like we're doing now.
Bronco, every year you have seniors that get their last chance to kind of show what they can do with the program. This year you've got 29. Just your thoughts as these guys kind of get their turn to be kind of the leaders of the program.
I think that the benefit so far is that our team is consistent so far in practice, and I'm having to do less and they're doing more, which is ideal.
The couple straight days of red zone work, was that just a
offensive initiative? They didn't think they were getting enough work there, being there enough, and so wanted some more volume. Really, I let the situational work come from our offensive coaches. I don't mandate that, and that always is the priority to where they think they'll need. Our offense will need the most work, so we haven't done any coming out or 2-minute or only 1 2-minute situation, but blue zone will be, we'll evaluate today and see how close we are to where we want to be.
When you review defensive video, are you seeing more footwork, assignment, positioning stuff that's more the key right now than?
I think in general the position mastery has improved and the athleticism has improved, and I think there's still plenty of time to close the gap on knocking guys down and flying into them and etc. So trying just to be smarter and build into it rather than start strong and then fade into the season.
When a guy like Craig Bills comes back from the mission after spring camp, there might be a tendency to think red shirt, but it looks like with him, you're going to need him this year.
We're going to need him, and he's a good player, and he'll certainly be in the 2 deep, not only in base but in nickel, and then probably a starter on every special team, so he'll be playing.
I thought your receivers looked really good today. They were grabbing all sorts of balls, but that also brings up concerns with your secondary. Will you talk a little bit about your secondary and what you're seeing there?
Secondary might be the best we've had. Well, I think it is the best we've had athletically since I've been here. Whether they play that way or not, we'll see. But a lot of times they're instructed to let the receivers catch it and to let them stay up and to make sure they don't knock the ball down, etc. So a lot of different emphasis than what it's been before. The only time they'll make plays on the ball will be at the very end.
When you do scrimmage, you're going to get to go over there or keep it here?
Probably in the stadium one more time, I would guess.
Are you going to do any headset stuff before the season begins? Or?
No.
Okay.
No, it's been together long enough where I don't think that's necessary. Yeah.
How are you using J.D. Falls-Love this year in offense?
Any way possible. Slot receiver, tailback, punt returner. Probably any position you can name other than maybe quarterback.
Any better feel for Dylan right now in terms of play or not play?
Leaning toward play, I would say, but still too early.
Okay.
Is Alex Kress going to have the same type of impact as J.D.?
Similar. If you had to compare him, he'd be following in J.D.'s footsteps. Hasn't earned that right to be compared yet, but that's a similar role.
What about your offensive line? As I look out there, you guys look a lot trimmer than I've seen you in years past.
Yeah, they are trimmer and they're more fit, and there's more of them. So yeah, not only more players, but more depth, so it's good.
You said Kyle had doctor on the 14th, possible clear for the 15th. Still the same pace right now?
Same pace.
What has he showed you so far in terms of just being able to do what he can do?
He's ready, and he wants to play, and he's completely prepared. So I'm not sure he'd have to practice, but as we both know, that won't happen.
And Ross has been cleared already. He's back in the mix, right?
Yeah.
Any update on Justin Sorensen?
Progressing, and Same as just a day or two ago. We still expect them in the first game.
Day 9's over. Big picture-wise, you like where your team is and the things you're getting accomplished so far in fall camp?
Yeah, through day number 9, I feel like we're on track.